guess, how old was I then? 26, 27? And, you know, I was engaged to a beautiful woman who's now the mother of my children. And was, you know, playing music professionally and just living my life. I knew there were things that I was supposed to care about, but didn't, because I didn't have the inner motivation to learn, and because it required too much of me. And I think I was not unlike most people in that. I'm not making excuses for myself, it's just a fact, you know. Folks don't want to be put upon, and the truth puts upon you. And, you know, I've always been a very spiritual person. I've had a lot of interesting experiences in that regard that have, you know, given me undeniable proof that there's a force that's, you know, guiding my life, that's for sure. You know, outside and inside of myself. And I don't control it, but it helps me. And I knew I wasn't a fan of W. I knew I didn't like W. But I didn't know why. I knew I thought the Iraq War was a big mistake, but I didn't know why. I didn't have the vocabulary with which to speak intelligently about it. And so December the 1st of 2006, I woke up from a nightmare about these subjects. And half asleep, I walked into my office, and I just started typing. And halfway into this experience, I started to, you know, come to and really wake up and see what I was doing. And I'd already written half a page. And my fingers are just flying. And I'm not even thinking about what I'm writing. I'm actually reading each line after I write it. If that makes sense. Not, you know, there was no conscious thought put into this. It just happened. And after it was over, I printed it out and I read it. And it scared me. It really did. The words that I read scared me. I didn't know what, you know, I didn't understand them. I had a feeling I knew where it came from, but I didn't understand what a lot of it meant. And then a couple weeks after I wrote it, I got the courage to play it for some people. I had a sold-out show in Annapolis, Maryland, at the Rams Head. Anyway, that's where I lived at the time, and it was a friendly audience, you know. But I was sure they were going to not like this song. I was sure they were going to boo me off the stage. And I played it anyway, and I got a standing ovation from the whole entire crowd. And I said, wow, they know what this is about. It's time that I learn what it's about. And that prompted me on my search to find the truth about this song. And that's how that's how I started. And then lots of strange things started happening that were in the song, as well as, you know, surrounding the song. And I was contacted by a recording studio who had seen me play the song, and they wanted me to record. They gave me a free song in the studio to record. It's like, all right, I'll come in and record a song for you. And then I played it again, opening for another artist, and XM Radio was there, and they saw me, and they wanted me to come into the studio and play it live. It's like, wow, there's something going on with this song. And it just opened a lot of doors that have led me to every moment since. This was the pivotal point in my life. Everybody has pivotal points, they have aha moments. This was mine. It was not Ron Paul. Ron Paul came much later, probably a year later. And first time I met him, I had only learned about him 3 months before I met him for the first time. The Revolution March in July of 2008. Did you guys hear about that event? That was quite an event. That was his last event of 2008, and that was my very first event. So it was like, he didn't know, but he was passing me a torch. And I kept it going for the next 4 years. And then when it came around, I got the call and started touring with him. And I'd already done maybe 9 shows with him in those 4 years. And then I did a bunch more with the 2012 presidential campaign. And it's helped me meet a lot of folks, so I can do this kind of stuff. And yeah, so this, what's that? Oh yeah, Tampa was fun. Tampa was fun. Well, so this song is what started it all. This is called Pendulum. I've been walking a tightrope between fact and fiction, been wrestling with demons in small bottle prisons, been talking to sinners that claim to be Christian, been shouting at leaders who claim to be listening, and a pendulum swings from the left to the right. Its momentum increases the need for the fight, like a moment of blindness, a lifetime of sight, and I am caught somewhere in the middle. I saw a president blind to the needs of his people, saw a camel pass through the eye of a needle, saw a group of old men whose money was evil, saw a cross breaking free from the cage of a steeple, saw beggars and cripples dying in squalor, a son whose sins had exceeded his father, saw a nation of sleepers whose dreams were forgotten, and a bush of apples from a tree that was rotten, and a pendulum swings from the left to the right. Its momentum increases the need for the fight, like a blindfold when it's time to walk toward the light, and I am lost somewhere in the middle. I heard the echo of suffering in the valley of laughter, heard the rumble of earthquakes far under the water. I heard a cold chester whose forked tongue was twisted. He told us of dangers that never existed, of voices that claim to be moral and righteous, whose lies and deceit were all dark and contagious. Heard talk of a country that valued its freedom, but when I protested, I was arrested and beaten, and a pendulum swings from the left to the right. Momentum increases the way down the high, but if nobody's listening, is anyone right? And I can't seem to find the key to the riddle. I met a young woman with a baby inside. I looked, but there wasn't a safe place to hide her. I met an old man with a face like a mirror. He showed me his sadness so I could see clearer. An American leader who robs us and cheats us. He pretends that his orders come directly from Jesus, when he sends out our children to strange foreign soil to kill the right, to monopolize oil. I'm raising my voice against the house of religion that murders our freedom with short-sighted vision. I'll sing a new song about civilization and the palace of wisdom and the death of a nation. I lift up the veil that's hiding in the holy, and remind all the people that change happens slowly.